Hello, collective. We are going to get a last quarter moon in Pisces reading. We're going to go with the fire signs first. So you guys are going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this last moon in Pisces is all about talk less, feel more. Okay? Talk less, feel more. We're going to go a little bit backwards. We're going to get our runes first. For those of you who are unfamiliar, runes are like the Celtic alphabet. It's been around for thousands of years. Each one has its own symbol and it has its own meaning that comes with each and every single one of them. It's like the oldest form of communication on the planet, other than like hieroglyphs. But I can't read hieroglyphs, so runes it is, guys. Let's get some. Okay. Some of us are struggling, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of us are struggling to interconnect our past, our future, and our present here. Some of us may just not know how to. I feel like a lot of you have grown. Sorry, I'm looking for the other card, guys. It fell on the floor here. We have Jara. So, to me, every time I see Jara, it means year. Okay? It is a typical meaning. It's not on the card, but... So we got the results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. Okay? Some of you are going to experience these Fire collective. Some of you are going to experience these changes in a year. Some of you may experience them around fruitful season, so maybe around harvest time, which is going to be the fall solstice. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, guys, some of you are just now coming into balance. Some of you are working a little bit less because maybe you weren't getting what you were thinking you were going to receive. Some of you may have been dealing with deception or betrayal, perhaps. Or some of you may have just plain and flatly walked the fuck away because of the betrayal. From a financial situation or a skill or a trade that you had, you might just be walking away from it. Sorry about the background noise, guys. My kids are home. They're up. They're moving around. So if you hear toddlers or little ones in the background, sorry, not sorry. I'm a working mom. So some of you may have had death in the workplace. I mean, not like a physical death of a person. Maybe somebody got fired, somebody who was betraying. Maybe that's why you're not working as hard as you were. Or maybe some of you walked away from your job because somebody was being a liar and a deceiver and a backstabber, okay? That could be anything from rumors to somebody trying to push their job off on you. I think that this happened slowly. Definitely slowly here. But I feel like you found balance with this. You're still struggling to link the past, the present, and the future, but I do feel like you have good things coming. Okay. Oh. I split the deck and we have a flipped card here. Okay. It was hinder. Hinder. Okay. Interesting. Man. Some of you might be seeing the number 1111 or anything resulting for a 2. 1 + 1 = 2 here. Life path 2s are spiritual leaders or mediators. So think of it like back in the day, that would have been like the king's advisor, okay? That's like the life path 2s here. Like you're meant to spiritually guide people. Some of you are not following that path here. Some of you are choosing to reach for more. Maybe somebody has a lot of credit racked up. Let's see. Spirit, what's credit card? Yep. Some of you might have racked up a lot of debt on vacation or adventuring somewhere. Some of you may have had a life change that racked up a lot of debt. Like maybe you bought a new house or you bought a new car that was out of your price range because you thought you were getting a promotion that you didn't get. Yep. Some of you are very restless. That hinder has to do with maybe some of you aren't sleeping very well. If that resonates for you, this reading's probably for you. Those of you who are life path 5, you need to follow your life path here. You need to be daring. You need to embrace change. You need to have conflict when it's needed. Like, pick your battles, is what I'm going to say to you. Pick your battles. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be rivalries. But you're meant to explore. You're meant to adventure. You're meant to create change. You are meant to follow freedom. 5 is like the free spirit. Again, with the year, we also had Jara. This could be happening in a year for you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe that, or maybe it's been the last year that things have been not going well, so you finally just decided to end the cycle that you were in. Like maybe that's why it was eight of wands reversed. Okay, maybe that stagnancy finally ended because you were tired of it. These people backstabbed you, they betrayed you, and you were just done with it and you walked away from it. Yep, it was not a coincidence. Okay, there was not a reward on its way, is what I'm going to say to you. Okay, I feel like it was universal things that made this choice come to light. Could have been your circumstances, could have been, okay, so like say some of you were car shopping and you didn't even feel comfortable buying a new car because you weren't secure in the job that you had. And maybe you finally just reached that point where you're like, God, I can't even buy a new car without worrying about being able to pay for it. Or I can't buy this new house because I can't guarantee that that promotion's coming, even though I've been waiting a freaking year for it. They have not trained me to do shit. Interesting. I feel like you yourself are balanced. You're fully aware of what is going on. Yeah. You're not finding that new beginning at this place. Another 10 of swords here. That's 2 10 of swords here. The number 10 may be significant for you, ending a cycle. Okay. There is a cycle that needs to be ended. You're feeling mentally trapped by it, but I'm telling you, you're not. You're not. There are other opportunities out there for you. All you have to do is link your past, present, and future to find it. It's that simple. It's that simple. On the bottom of your deck is the 3 of swords here. Okay. Some of you need to get out of your headspace. You need to feel more and talk less. So if you have remained quiet and pulled back your energies from this position and they're still not taking the hint, that's a problem. If they're willing to let you sit there and work out pace and be accepting of it, then that's not for you. It's not going to fuel your fire, okay? And y'all are fire signs. You need it. We have, as fire signs, we have to learn. We have to advance. We have to create. We have to embrace. We have to learn. We have to. We have to be challenged. If we're not challenged, we're not happy. And that's just what it is, plain and simply. And I feel like at this point, the only challenges you have faced in this circumstance is trying to find a way to prosper and trying to find a way to that learning space. And these people are just in your way. They're just in your way. This is a stepping stone for you. I don't think you know that yet, but I feel like a lot of you need to hear that. This is a stepping stone for you. There are higher goals to achieve and to reach here. You just need to link your past, present, and future to find it. Maybe some of you have had work experience with someone else in the industry. Maybe like back down the road some when you were putting full force into this work, like maybe there was somebody that was like, hey, if you ever decide to do this, call me. Or hey, if you ever get that degree, call me. Hey, if they ever train you for this and you want out of this company, call me. Maybe it's time to call that person. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to shift it a little bit here, fire signs, because right now where you're sitting at, it is stagnant and there is not financial, this person that I'm talking to, there's not financial abilities. Obviously, it's not going to apply for everybody, but if these messages resonated for you, then this reading is probably for you. And we'll put it like that. You need to talk less and feel more. If you are not content where you're at, move on. If you're not learning where you're at, move on. If you're being denied the opportunities that you've been reaching for a long period of time, I'm talking 6 months plus, it's time to move on because there's more, there's bigger, there's better. There always is. It's just a matter of you having the time, energy, and effort. What's the word I'm looking for here? Golly, I'm brain dead. Sorry, guys. Oh, if you have the initiative to chase something, something else, something that offers better opportunity, you should. You definitely should. But you need to put your past, present, and future into perspective to do so. All right, fire signs, that's what I have for you. I hope y'all enjoyed. If it resonated, please hit the like, share, or subscribe. I appreciate all of your love and your light, and I wish you peace and prosperity.